look in the mirror, man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this will not be the show for you. Kind of messed it up, didn't I? Well, anyway, what I'm going to be talking about right now, I'm going to talk about single mothers, man. Did you know that over 59% of all black women in particular have babies by more than one man? So we're going to get into it, man. You know, it's terrible to talk about sometimes, but it's always good to be reminded of it, man. That means almost over half of the black women that you're going to meet, gentlemen. That's 1 in 5 Americans, just to let you know, Americans. But when it comes to the black community, about 59%, almost to 60%, have more than one baby daddy. Let me go ahead and let this woman talk about something, then I'm going to show that to you. And I'm also going to show you a woman who says she don't want to have baby daddy. She just want to have baby by a deadbeat. Let me go ahead and get into it, man. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second as I pull it up, y'all. All right. Like I say, let's get it.
Giving birth to multiple kids and they all share different last names is the sad reality in the black community. Many black women are having children by different men, unfortunately, and they're sharing different last names. And I think about just when your kids get older, kids start to process this type of stuff, right? When they're younger, it's no big deal. But as they get older, it's like, why don't we have the same last name?
Bingo, bingo, bingo. Now, you can't tell me, because I've seen, and you've seen, women who had many baby daddies. I met a woman who had she had 7 or 8 kids. She had 4 or 5 baby daddies. Now, you cannot tell me, being a child, growing up in that, realizing all your brothers have different last names. They got different textures of hair, different shades of color, different heights, different weights, different men picking them up. You cannot tell me that as you get older and you go to school and you begin to learn about women who are fast, you learn about women who will just get with anybody and have multiple children. There's no way you can tell me that you don't think that your mother is a woman who lived a lifestyle of extreme promiscuity, that your mama wasn't out there running them streets, letting any man bust up in her. How does that affect the mind of the child, of the son or the daughter who goes to school and hears stories and hear their teammates and hear their peers at school talk about what younger women are doing in the schools, with talking about what those younger women have done with many different men in school. And then you come back and you look at your mama and say, look, you have all these baby daddies. What were you? The truth comes out as they age. How does that affect their self-esteem? I always wondered that. Let's keep going.
You know, because we're officially half siblings, right? But I was looking at Joy Chavez. She's our baby mom and future baby mom, and now the football player's baby mom. And it's just another last name of a different man. Like this is the reality, that you're having another baby with another man, and now your children all have different last names, and none of them share yours.
There's something. A woman in the house walking around a bunch of children that don't have her last name. In fact, all of the kids got somebody else's last name. Your household look like a phone book or your contact list with all them different names walking around in your house. Look, all them different names with all the contact lists in your phone. Harry, Johnny, Mr. Johnson, Eli. All these names walking around your house, man. You can give a name out to a kid if somebody need one because you got so many walking around. That is pathetic, man.
The unfortunate reality is many mothers in the black community will never share the same last name as their children. That just shows how we continue to create broken homes. We are not requiring marriage. We're just giving our bodies up to men and having children. And our kids have to now be split up, going to different homes, different families, instead of just being one. And that's a lot for children to handle, a lot for children to process.
But women are giving traumas to their children, and we're meeting traumatized people. It ain't always because someone did something to them outside the family. Sometimes they are traumatized by people who should have protected and sheltered them while they was in their own family. This can be traumatizing to a child being raised in a household where there's many multiple baby daddies, many multiple half brothers and half sisters, women have to learn how to keep their wombs shut tight until they get married. Even though I know that's almost unrealistic, but I say almost because there are virgins in this world, believe it or not. But a lot of women are not, as we already know. But this is the consequence of living fast, okay? Creating broken home. You're manufacturing people who are malfunctioning and broken, who have never seen real men function in their family, so therefore they don't know what a real man looks like, or how a real man treats a woman, or how a real man provides. This is why you got a whole bunch of Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nooks who seek out women to take care of them because mommy always did it. And this is why you always see that girl always looking for Pookie and Ray Ray, because that's what mommy did. She always had Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook. So you got boys looking for women to take care of them, and you got women looking for abusive men because that's all they ever seen. I mean, come on, man. Really? Man.
But this is the reality, the unfortunate reality. And the sad part about it is women who end up in these situations, having kids by multiple men, had you had people in your life that told you the truth, who held you accountable, would that be the case? I don't know. I feel like a lot of women are in these situations because people cheer them on. They tell them that they're good. Don't worry about it. Girl, you got this.
And she's right. She's right. There's a lot of women that cheer that behavior on. Girl, you don't need him. Just put him on child support. You'll get another man. You don't need him. There's always a fool that encourages foolish behavior from fools. You get what I'm saying? For some reason in our community, not just ours, but I'm talking about mine because I'm in this community. For some reason, it's a flex to have babies without having fathers, or it's a flex to have children without providing a safe, secure home for them children to be raised in. Okay? And women do that. Even that old that rapper that nobody can like, that woman that be talking about Sexy Red, talking about my baby need a new pappy. Remember that stuff? That ain't nothing funny. You know what I mean? It sounds funny on the track, but there actually are women who think like that. Well, if my daddy don't do good, if this baby daddy don't do good, I'm gonna get another baby daddy. No, you ain't. That's that child's father. You may not get along with it. So now they be looking for stepfathers to step in and get stepped on by baby and mama. All they're gonna do is use you as a beast of burden. That's all they're gonna use you for. It ain't smart to really be a stepdaddy, man. It really ain't. Because you put all your time and effort and energy in the child that's not yours, and then y'all break up. You can't get your time back, can't get your money back, can't get nothing back. It's just all over. And she takes that child that you have made into a better child and deliver that child to another man, and then he does the same thing. The process repeats itself unless she meets a man that's worse than you. There's no benefit in it, man.
Don't worry about it. Girl, you got this. You know, no one's saying, what's going on, sis?
Tell you what's going on. No teaching. And they don't want to be moral no more. So let me go ahead and put some statistical data on there for you. Give me a second. I'll put it on your screen, man. Hope y'all doing good today. Looking forward. All right, let's read this together. All right, according to an article that's in Beyond Black and White, it says that black women, let me make sure it's on your screen first. Yeah, it is. Okay. Black women, 59% have multiple baby daddy, studies showed. In a study that could be classified as, how does this help America? University of Michigan demographic Cassandra Doris, the study's author, y'all can't see it. Get it a little bit bigger. There. Author states that 28% of American women with 2 or more children have them with more than one father. Tragically, the percentage for black women is more than twice the national average. The study concludes that more than 59% of black women who have more than one child also have multiple baby daddies. Hispanics are distant second at 35%, with white women holding steady at 22%. So that means almost half of the black women that you're going to meet today, gentlemen, is going to have more than one baby daddy. Can you dig it? I sure can't dig it. I can't dig it. Apparently they got dug. That's how the hell they got the babies. Yeah, so I'm going to show you this last lady, man, who said, look, man, you may as well don't be a baby daddy. I mean, baby mama with multiple baby kids. Just be a baby mama with a deadbeat. So there are women who are purposely choosing Pookie and Ray Ray and Nook Nook and only choosing to give them children because they don't want to have two baby daddies that are Pookies or Ray Ray. This don't make no sense, man. So let me go ahead and play it for you. So you can say, Mr. Hill, you ain't lying.
All right, so when you get the chance, go back and watch that whole video. Valid points were made, absolutely. But I want to speak on the fact that, you know, people do have that mindset. I was one of those people who had that mindset. I didn't want multiple baby daddies, so I had my second child by the same guy. Granted, they aren't the greatest, you know, father, and it is what it is. Happily married to the love of my life now, but nothing would have changed had I married that man. He still would have been trash. So
instead of marriage, she decided to have children with a trash man, a deadbeat dude. Just because she didn't want to have the negative stigma of having more than one baby daddy. It still don't make any sense. If you know the man ain't no good, why are you giving him children? But then you still married another man who is not the father of these children that you had with the deadbeat. You're not doing anything better. It's pretty much the same stupidity as everything else.
It wouldn't have mattered. We just need to pick better people, and people need to be better people, pretty much.
I'm gonna show the other woman right quick because she about to go on some bull right quick. But hold on one second, y'all. I gotta show you the other lady who really talk about this. Hold on as I put it on the screen for you. Where's she at? There she go. Now let's go ahead and play her and hear this stupidity.
I ain't gonna tag her because obviously this whole want attention, but she gonna say, and her stitches out. She gonna make a video and say she had a baby by a deadbeat twice because she didn't want two baby daddies. See,
Ooh, wait, one more time.
or say she had a baby by a deadbeat twice because she didn't want two baby daddies. See, I'm finna just start commenting turtles under you bitches videos because obviously that's how slow y'all is, and that's the only way I can get it across. How you let society pressure you into not having two baby daddies, but you couldn't let it pressure you into marriage? That's the least you could have did.
Facts. It ain't society, man, pressuring you to do anything. You're doing it yourself. So you heard it for yourself. Women are choosing to have babies by deadbeats just so they can avoid the negative stigma of having children with multiple baby daddies, which probably would have been deadbeats too. I mean, boy, I swear for Lord, man, there's something wrong with these people out here, man. Something wrong with these women, man. I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, you holler at me, man. Send me an email, say, Mr. Hill, there's something wrong with the musty back heifers.
I'm a musty back heifer. All I do is have babies. I'm a single mother. Sometimes as a musty back heifer, can you dig it? What I will do is sleep with a deadbeat. And that deadbeat, I'ma give him multiple youngins. So I can avoid being talked about as a woman that got multiple baby daddies. They would never figure out my plan.
Well, that's the musty back heifer for you. I'll holler at y'all later on, man. Y'all take it easy, you hear?